Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We're going to explore a comprehensive overview of drug testing and regulatory monitoring. This presentation will cover how we ensure drug safety, efficacy, and compliance by diving into the various methods, standards, challenges, and the latest innovations in the field. It's an essential topic for anyone involved in pharmaceuticals, healthcare, or regulatory affairs, and I'm excited to share these insights with you. Let's get started. Drug testing involves a series of scientific processes designed to assess the safety, effectiveness, and overall quality of pharmaceutical substances before they become available to the public. This comprehensive evaluation includes laboratory experiments, preclinical studies, and clinical trials, all of which help us understand how these drugs work in the body, any potential toxic effects, and their therapeutic benefits. The main goal here is to make sure that medications are both safe for patients and truly effective in treating specific health conditions. Ultimately, drug testing serves as a foundation for public health initiatives and guides clinical decisions, ensuring that healthcare providers can rely on safe and effective treatments for their patients. When we talk about the importance of regulatory monitoring, the first and foremost goal is protecting public health. Drug testing plays a crucial role here by ensuring that medications meet the necessary safety and effectiveness standards before they reach patients. Next, regulatory monitoring depends heavily on this drug testing data to enforce laws that keep harmful or ineffective drugs off the market. Without this oversight, unsafe medicines might slip through the cracks, which could have serious consequences. This process also helps maintain trust in our healthcare system. When people know that treatments have been thoroughly vetted, their confidence in medical care grows, which is essential for successful health outcomes. Finally, by monitoring drugs carefully, we reduce the risks associated with their use. This means fewer adverse reactions and lower chances of treatments failing, ultimately leading to better patient safety and well-being. When we talk about regulatory frameworks in drug testing, it's important to recognize the key agencies involved. The FDA in the United States, the EMA in Europe, and the WHO on a global level are the major players driving these efforts. These organizations don't just oversee drug testing. They create and enforce detailed guidelines and policies. This includes everything from how clinical trials should be designed and conducted to the standards for good laboratory practices. What's really crucial is that these frameworks establish global standards, helping to ensure that drugs are safe and effective no matter where they are tested or used. This consistency is vital for protecting public health worldwide. Let's walk through the main methods of drug testing. First, we have in vitro testing, where isolated cells or biological molecules are used to study the drug's toxicity and how it interacts with the body in a controlled lab setting. Next, in vivo testing takes place, which involves administering the drug to animal models or sometimes humans to observe the overall effects on the whole organism. Moving on to clinical trials, Phase 1 focuses primarily on establishing the safety of the drug and determining the appropriate dosage in a small group of human volunteers. Then, Phase 2 expands the testing to a larger patient group to evaluate the drug's effectiveness and monitor for any side effects. Finally, Phase 3 involves large-scale clinical trials that further confirm both safety and efficacy, providing the critical data needed for regulatory authorities to approve the drug for public use. Each of these steps is crucial to ensuring that new medications are both safe and effective before they reach patients. Good laboratory practices, or GLP, establish the essential quality standards for how non-clinical laboratory studies are designed, conducted, and reported. The primary goal of GLP is to ensure that the data generated during drug testing is reliable, reproducible, and traceable, which is crucial for making informed decisions. Regulatory agencies require thorough documentation and clear, transparent reporting to confirm that these standards are being met. This documentation must cover every detail, from the experimental protocols followed to how data is collected and analyzed. Transparent reporting plays a key role in this process, as it allows for verification of compliance and enables independent experts to review and trust the findings. Regulatory agencies regularly perform audits and inspections to ensure that testing protocols and standards are being followed properly. These monitoring activities focus on key areas such as data integrity, accurate record keeping, and strict adherence to good laboratory practice as well as clinical trial regulations. Early detection of any deviations is crucial because it prevents data manipulation and helps maintain the credibility of drug safety and efficacy evaluations. Ultimately, compliance procedures play a vital role in guaranteeing that pharmaceutical testing is reliable and meets all necessary regulatory requirements, which is essential for protecting public health and safety. When it comes to drug testing, there are several common challenges we face. One major concern is the ethical considerations involved, like ensuring informed consent and maintaining animal welfare, which require careful attention throughout the process. Another issue is data reliability. Errors or biases in experiments can compromise the results, making it harder to draw accurate conclusions. Additionally, drug testing often involves high costs and lengthy timelines, which can delay the availability of new treatments for patients. To tackle these challenges, stricter ethical oversight plays a crucial role in maintaining integrity and protecting subjects. Improving experimental design and increasing data transparency help ensure that the results we get are reliable and reproducible. Finally, embracing innovative technologies can streamline the testing process, making it more efficient and potentially reducing both time and costs. These solutions collectively help us move towards safer and faster development of new therapies. Let's look at some real-world examples that really highlight the importance of effective regulatory monitoring. On the positive side, recent vaccine developments stand out as a prime example. The regulatory bodies were able to monitor the process both quickly and thoroughly, ensuring that the vaccines were safe without slowing down their effectiveness. This balance was crucial in responding to urgent public health needs. On the other hand, there have been clear instances where regulatory oversight fell short, especially during certain drug trials. Inadequate monitoring allowed harmful side effects to go unnoticed, which unfortunately led to product recalls and, more importantly, a significant loss of public trust. These contrasting cases make it clear how essential vigilant, robust regulatory frameworks are to protect both patients and the credibility of the healthcare system. As we look at emerging trends and innovations in drug testing, one of the most significant changes is the integration of artificial intelligence and automation. These technologies are revolutionizing the field by speeding up data analysis and minimizing the chance of human errors, which ultimately leads to more reliable results. Another exciting development is the creation of new biomarkers. These biomarkers offer much more precise indications of how drugs impact the body and their potential toxicity, improving the accuracy of safety assessments. Lastly, innovative testing technologies like organ-on-a-chip systems and high-throughput screening are making regulatory monitoring both more efficient and predictive. These advancements allow us to replicate human organ functions more closely and analyze many samples rapidly, which is a major leap forward in how we evaluate drug safety and effectiveness. To sum up, drug testing is absolutely crucial as the foundation of regulatory monitoring, ensuring that medications are safe and effective for public use. Regulatory agencies play a key role by enforcing strict standards through established frameworks and compliance procedures. However, there are ongoing challenges, particularly around maintaining ethical practices, ensuring data reliability, and keeping costs manageable. Fortunately, new technologies are emerging that show great promise in addressing some of these issues. Moving forward, continuous advancements combined with vigilant oversight will be essential to meet future public health needs and uphold the integrity of regulatory systems.